Good morning, hockey fans. This is Stephen Heisler with juniorhockey.io. Yeah, thank you for barking from the side. The Victorious Hockey Company, the Wild and Crazy Junior Hockey Discussion Group on Facebook. You are watching the Junior Hockey Morning Show. We are on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, WSBN.TV. YouTube, X, Facebook, of course, wherever you are today. This fine Monday, October 28th, 2024. Hope that you had a good weekend in hockey. Our weekend was overwhelming. Sonia and Daisy danced at the festival in Kissimmee all day Saturday. Had 4 shows, 4 different performances, and then Sonia had to sing on Sunday and dance 3 times. Yeah, too much, way too much. But it's been a fun weekend watching a lot of hockey at night because my family kept me busy all day. Watched the Anchorage series over the Wisconsin Wendigo. That was very exciting. Nice last-minute goal on Saturday night. I mean, literally down to the last 0.8 seconds. Got a game-winning goal at Sylvan Arena. Sure to be rocking next week for Chippewa visit to the Sully. A lot of good hockey action. Also happened to watch the Maine Northeast Generals series. Well, that was a good one, wasn't it? No one really expected the Generals to go to Maine and do that, especially on a big weekend. But you know what happens in hockey? Can't assume anything. But here's what you can do. The article for today is about getting off the protected list. Now, a lot of things that I said in the article are kind of funny. That was by design. We had a comical, had a nice comedic thing going on in that article. But let's be serious. You are on a team. You're protected by that team, but you really don't want to be there anymore. You know what? 10 years ago, that was a big problem. Like, you were pretty much screwed, right? There was really no place else to go. Maybe 15 years ago. You could have went to the WSHL. They were the first real team, first league to jump out of USA Hockey. They had a greater Metro Hockey League up in Ontario. That thing's always been a disaster. So you might have gone to the WSHL. That was about it. Now, there's no reason to worry. The only thing you have to worry about is if you're on a pay-to-play team and you're on a club, and the wording says you have to pay out the contract if you jump ship. Well, it's reasons that you can get out of the contract, like the team didn't live up to their end of the deal. But they're gotten so good in those contracts where they can probably sue you after the fact, and you have to pay it. But for the most part, that's pretty limited. Not very many teams are going to chase players down because they left early. It's not happening. Now, there have been teams along the East Coast that have done it, even years later. Hell, Anthony De Silva was suing kids 8-10 years later, trying to sue kids that, they didn't stay with the Mass Leafs because they signed the contract and he was trying to fiddle them, but it didn't matter. He was still trying to get his money. Way late. So that's what you get to deal with. But for the most part, because non-sanctioned hockey has created such a massive amount of options across the continent, from the higher end BCHL to the lower end leagues, there's a place for you to go now. And it's about to get bigger, right? I am hearing about a mass exodus from Western Canada. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if they're going to bring in teams on the U.S. side. We're going to see. It is October, almost to the end, and a lot of things are going on. But right now, if you're not happy with your team, you can leave and go somewhere else. If you're a USHL player, you go to the BCHL. If you're an NAHL player, maybe you go to the NCDC. If you're in the NCDC, maybe you go to the 3HL. Or you can't go to Canada now. It's too late. But these options are out there for you. So listen, don't waste your whole season being unhappy. Go somewhere else. If you have a good advisor, they can help you with this. They can talk you off the fence. They can talk to your coach and let them know, hey, you know what, we do have other options. When we have this problem within our organization, I will talk to the coach. We have a couple options here. You can do a better job of getting this kid more time or changing whatever needs to be changed, or he's going to go somewhere else. Pretty cut and dry. But these days, the coaches get it. They know you have options. So they're going to stick with what they have, and they're going to do what they're going to do, and you got to do what you got to do, just the way it is. Read the article. You might enjoy it. It's kind of funny. Don't do some of those things. I wouldn't do it. Okay. Maybe I did do it, but, that was a long time ago. So until tomorrow, hope that you enjoy your morning coffee and have a great day in hockey.